2021's Heroes Reborn promises a mashup between your favorite heroes and villains. Who knows? Maybe we might have a mashup of your favorite host, Mike Spider Slayer. Hey, all my webheads out there, welcome back to Comic Book Corner 2.0 and fans. I am your host, Mike Spider Slayer, getting ready to discuss Heroes Reborn 2021. That's right, guys. Some of you have been around long enough that you know what Heroes Reborn was. And this is obviously a retelling or a rebooted version of that event that had happened such a long time ago. But for a lot of newer readers that may not know what this event was, well, you know what? You're getting your version of it. So I'm here to discuss the mashup characters that they're releasing with this particular event. Now, this event kind of stems off of the Avengers because the Phoenix Force, I guess, destroys the universe, and we're creating a new temporary universe for a little while, and you're going to get all these different mashup characters without an Avengers in them. So it could be a lot of fun. I'm very curious to see what you guys think about this series that's coming out. And we touched on this a little bit on Comic Book Weekly, which is the live stream that I do here with my friends and over on Comic Book Weekly YouTube channel. And we talked about this a little bit. But for you guys that missed that, we're going to discuss these characters here. So let's get started. Let's not waste any time. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and don't forget to hit that bell. So let's talk about the first character here, everybody. The first one is a mashup between Dr. Doom and Juggernaut. So what do you call him? Dr. Juggernaut? So he looks kind of cool. We get to see him have the Dr. Doom silver-plated armor, right? And he's sitting on this throne like a Doctor Doom character would do. And then he's got the Siderock gem, I think, in his chest plate, which could make for a very strong character, right? I mean, if he's got the personality of Doctor Doom, but then he's got this added strength to him, this could be a formidable foe in this Heroes Reborn universe. So, looks kind of cool. I like him. The next character we have here is a mashup between Wanda Maximoff and Scarlet Witch. So, honestly, this could be pretty cool, and it also could be a mashup with the Enchantress too, because if you look at, her costume, it has kind of that greenish and blackish to it, and that's what Enchantress would wear in her costume and whatnot. So I don't know, man. It could be a combination of both, and I think actually this could make for a very strong character. I do like the artwork here when it comes to these like little profile cards or whatever they are, these images or teasers. All right, the next one here, which I think is kind of cool, is you get two members of the Fantastic Four. You have Reed Richards, and then you have Ben Grimm in his human form. So this is neat because this is obviously a world without the Fantastic Four having their powers. And it looks like they're more of members of S.H.I.E.L.D. here, which could be for a very interesting story. So I'm excited about this to see how they've gotten to this point where they are in this world. So pretty cool. Here's the next one. That's not really a mashup. It just looks like Peter Parker not being Spider-Man, and he is a photographer for the Daily Bugle. So I don't know anything that's really different here. The only thing that you can see is that he's taking a picture of a character that is wearing a yellow boot. Who could that be? Jessica Drew? Iron Man? But Iron Man doesn't exist if there's no Avengers, right? Or maybe he does exist and he doesn't exist without the Avengers. So I don't know. But we'll see what happens with this one. All right, the next one we're going to discuss is something that could be huge in this universe, okay? And the next one is an image of Thanos wearing the Mandarin's rings of power. So we can call him Manos, all right? So you can see that he's only wearing them on one hand, which could act as like an infinity gauntlet. And with the power of these rings, and if you mash them up together, they could be a mix of the rings and the infinity gems or stones, whatever you want to call them. And with a snap, we could have this version of Thanos obviously change everything. So I'm very curious what Thanos' role is going to be in this world. Now, I have a feeling when it comes to these books, right, this is like Marvel's version of DC Future State. And I have a feeling that whatever sticks, you know, or whoever people like, they might release maybe a limited series or a mini series, or the character could stick in the main universe going forward. So it's kind of going to be like the next Gwenpool, right? All right, the next one is something that I don't get. Like, I don't get this one at all. This one is an image of the Hulk, which is a complete mystery to me because he looks like a nostalgic Hulk, classic Hulk with the purple pants that are ripped, and he's doing battle against some alien dogs, right? And he's holding one, the other one's biting him. And if you see the battle where it's taking place, it's outside of Earth. It's not in this particular, it's not on Earth. It could be on the moon. I don't know. But if you look around the planet that he's on, it's got all these different shards of pieces flying around. It's weird. I don't know what to expect. If you guys have any idea what version this Hulk might be, just let me know in the comments below. All right, the next one looks like for an interesting image here. This is Phil Coulson, who looks like he could be running for the president of the United States. So this could be a quite interesting book. I would love to kind of see what, you know, Coulson has in store for his readers out here, to see, you know, why he's running for the president and what difference he can make in the United States and whatnot. So yeah, it could be kind of cool. And then the last image we have here is a version of Alpha Flight. And it looks like maybe Wolverine leads the team. But when you look at Wolverine, he's got like these cybernetics attached to him or whatnot. Otherwise, he doesn't look too different from me. And yeah, that's basically all I see here. I'm not too familiar of the other characters. I guess we get a version of Doctor Strange. And yeah, so that's Alpha Flight for you. So those are the characters there. So I'm very curious to see if this event is really going to interest you. Are you going to invest the money on this Heroes Reborn thing? And maybe if other teasers come out in the future, I'll share that with you guys. But I just wanted to get an insight on what all you guys thought of this. So again, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, hit that bell. And guys, for Comic Book Weekly, we are running a Kickstarter to help expand our audience when it comes to this, to our show. So I will leave you the link in the descriptions box below. If you guys are interested in backing the project, we are about 95% funded right now. It would greatly appreciate the help and to help get that show more popular. So again, guys, thank you so much. And until next time, this is Mike Spider Slayer signing off.